Shanti. Good day. Welcome to this Power Boost meditation. My name's Judi, and I am delighted to be here with you as we reflect together. And in this session, I thought maybe we could explore this idea of mindfulness, of course, is really out there a lot. I don't know, maybe souls are starting to become saturated with that term, mindful. And everyone has their different idea of what it might mean or what I'm doing when I'm being mindful. Maybe present, maybe attentive. I remember visiting a workplace and they were having a session on this. And to them, it was actually to be compassionate, was to be mindful. It was quite beautiful, actually. But technically speaking, when we break the word down in English anyways, it's saying that the mind is full. So to me, the question always is when I hear mindful is what is the mind full of? This is mindful. So I'm going to observe and see what is my mind full of? What kind of thoughts are floating around, filling the space of my mind? Because every thought will lead to an associated feeling. And those feelings really inform how I respond, or sometimes it's a reaction. So I want to be very aware of what's filling the space of my mind. And perhaps often it's the things around me that are filling the space of my mind. So do I have a choice? Is there like a buffet that I can make some different dietary choices about what I'm putting into my mind so that what comes out, again, those feelings to those actions, what comes out is really aligned with my core values, how I would like to respond on the world stage in my day-to-day activity. So going in, checking what is the mind full of, and is it connected to what I would like to put out? So let's experiment, do a little bit of observation inventory here. Sitting comfortably, the body is well supported, no tension, so it won't pull my mind. My mind won't be full of the state of the body, so make sure it's comfortable. And always the encouragement to try this with the eyes comfortably open, if possible. Then it can integrate into my day-to-day life. And give myself a moment to really settle into the space. Physically, yes, I am quietly seated here in this chair. But am I the thinker? Am I also settled into this moment? So first, just bringing my mind that's often racing and wandering fully into this moment. The mind full of just the present moment. I am here. And feeling what a relief that is for the mind already. That my mind so often is racing, speeding up, full of the pressure of time. And I am relieving my mind of that pressure by giving it permission to step outside of that sense of time. Only this moment exists. and my mind becomes filled with relief, a sigh of relief, as my mind is able to catch its breath. And I open my mind to observe what's going on in there. What type of thoughts does my mind generate? Is it being filled with? What habits, dietary habits, has my mind developed? What's my mind chewing on? And it takes just a second to assess. Lots of stuff about the outer world, the temporal. My mind is filled with thoughts about roles and responsibilities and lots about tasks, the busyness in the mind. In essence, my mind has gone into the maintenance profession, maintaining my image has become a full-time occupation for my mind. Mind full-time in maintenance. Is it possible to occupy my mind in a different way? Fill it with different thoughts, feed it a different diet. That will require viewing myself in a different way. From image to real. Inviting my mind to reflect on the real me, not the image, not the package, not temporary aspects I am engaged in, but what is timeless about me. The mind becoming full of thoughts about what is timeless. That can't be about roles and responsibilities or even relationships. And I start to feel my mind naturally traveling deeper inside, away from the surface where the image dwells, starting to pull deep inside, seeking out what is ancient, sacred, and timeless about myself. The vehicle of my mind moving inside into a space inside that is more simple, more slow, more light, and yes, more sacred. Almost like entering a temple within the self, where the thoughts become hushed tones, very subtle, where I can become reacquainted with the real self. These sacred, subtle thoughts filling the space of my mind, where one thought is so profound, can fill the entire mind. And what is the most filling thought the mind can hold? That can take a lifetime to digest? That I am a spiritual being. I am a soul temporarily in this body. That I, the soul, come from silence into sound to act and interact. And that the true eternal relationship I, the soul, have is with the Supreme Soul, the one known as God. I have an eternal, very unique, very personal relationship with that one that somehow became forgotten, just as I forgot myself. This experience of being a soul and all that implies, that can completely fill the space of my mind, inviting my mind to chew on this very timeless, sacred experience of myself. So far, so incredibly far from the worldly thoughts that usually fill the space of my mind. And when I think about being a soul, how does that make me feel? That I am this subtle, eternal point of beautiful spiritual light energy. I never die. I travel through time, the gift of acting and interacting, but I never die. I simply have to learn over and over how to let go, remain free. Even this thought, letting go, it fills the mind with a wave of peace. Remembering, thinking about I, the soul, it starts to bring these feelings of peace into the mind. So light, simplifying everything. All those little details that have been filling the mind somehow are washed away through these waves of peace, bringing a sense of clarity into my mind. What matters, what does not matter, it all becomes clear. And only that of greatest value remains in the space of my mind, as if my mind is becoming gold. So now I have choice. What will fill the space of my mind? The image or what is real? Om Shanti.